Hi guys. Um, One of the questions that was asked was why I decided to make the time for makeup at all. I'm not wearing any right now, but I know y'all don't care about that. That's actually a really good question because if you've known me for any length of time, you know that especially years ago, in my 20s, I was kind of like, late teens, early 20s. I really was not interested in um, wearing any makeup. I didn't see the need for it. I figured, you know, whatever, it's not that important. Um, and then, once I started working, I discovered that I felt like I didn't have time for it. So I said, okay, well, I'll just use it for special occasions, like if I'm getting evaluated or if I'm going on a special dinner date with my husband or something like that. And it's interesting because pretty much, I would say around teenage years and such, I kind of went through this phase where I was really into makeup and I enjoyed wearing it, but my skin would break out and stuff, and after that I kind of stopped. My self-esteem was always pretty low because I just didn't, um, you know, think we all go through those periods of not feeling pretty enough or good enough or whatever. So I didn't see the point. Anyway, as time went on, I just felt the need like I really needed to do something to make me feel a little bit better about myself. Now, years later, I'm not working full time because I need to be available for my family. I have 4 kids, and each of them is unique in their own way. They each have needs that go above and beyond what would be considered typical, so to speak, especially my first son. So at that, it's very easy to get caught up in the things that you feel like you have to do, and you always need to be there for people, and you always have to be putting out fires and making sure this one is getting that service and this one is getting to this doctor's appointment, and it just kind of goes on and on and on, as many of you, I'm sure, can imagine how busy life can get sometimes. And so I pretty much got to a point where I said, I've got to do something for me because I'm I'm kind of just miserable. So I always felt pretty. I felt pretty. I felt more put together whenever I wore makeup. So I started wearing makeup, but I always ran into the issue of not knowing if it would be compatible with my skin, and also the cost of purchasing the makeup. So after doing some research and things, I um, found some things that worked for me, and then I discovered that I left some of my makeup out, and my children had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, so that was money down the drain. So I thought, man, I've got to do something because I really enjoy doing this, and I feel better about myself when I do it. And see, I guess that's the thing. I think sometimes people think that you wear makeup so that you can look good for other people. And for me, it wasn't about looking good for other people. It was about feeling that I had really taken the time to try and make me feel better about me. Um, and honestly, for me, it makes a huge difference. It really does. So I have always tried to find, I think my main makeup thing was trying to find really good mascara, especially mascara that didn't irritate my eyes because I wear contact lenses usually. So I said, all right, what am I going to do? I need to find some. So I have tried tons of mascara, tons. And I finally found one that was decent enough, but the price tag was it was crazy. It was pretty crazy. And I mean, I could see that I have lashes, but it still didn't give me the desired effect. So I went online, and I don't even remember how we connected. I think it was Facebook, actually. A friend of mine connected me with my sponsor, my friend Brandy. Um, really because our sons had some things in common. And so we had talked um, a little bit, and I had noticed her profile picture and things that she was doing. And the main thing I noticed was the lashes. And I thought, oh my goodness, could this be the mascara that I've been looking for? Because I really want some good mascara. So finally, I decided to bite the bullet and purchase some of the Younique 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. And by then, after I got my product, I tried it, and oh my word, I was hooked. I was hooked. I was hooked. I was so happy. It did everything that I expected it to do. Actually, it actually went beyond what I expected it to do. I figured I would try it because, hey, why not? And it actually went above and beyond what I expected it to do. I was so excited. And so I wore it and wore it and wore it for a while. And then one of my kids left it open. No, let's not blame the children. I forgot to close it back because I was in a rush to get my son to school. And lo and behold, of course, it started to dry out. I was able to extend the life of it a little bit, but yeah, I purchased some more, and Brandy was like, well, why don't you just sell it? And I thought, I don't know, I'll just give you my money. Anyway, kids are back. Part 2 later.